Yo, what up? What up? What up? What's going on, y'all? Main man, Freddie B. We are here, another episode of The Token and the Truth. As y'all can see, it's just me tonight. I'm flying solo, but not really, because I got a couple of young ladies gonna fill in for Drea. Drea cannot make it tonight. Drea is, it's a good thing. It's a good thing when one of us can't make it in a week because we're both hosts. As some of you all may know, we're both hosts, and when we can't make it, that means that we are working. And so Drea has a busy June. We definitely gonna try to make it happen. But today she's working. She's working hard. So definitely shout out to Drea. She can't make it. So I had found a couple of women to take her spot to fill in for this week, because she's a big ballin' shot calling, so you can't just find anybody. So I'll be bringing them up here in a second to rock out with me, and we got some. And I wish Drea was here actually, man. I wish Drea was here for today's topic. And guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and if you see me, I'm actually on my laptop controlling some stuff as well. I'm doing everything today. I'm doing everything. Normally Drea, she kind of, obviously we both are doing some production in the background. So normally she's here helping me out, but she's not. So, but today's topic, I wish I had her here so we can get into it. But guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and also go to our YouTube, tap in with us on the YouTube, man. Like, make sure you guys link in with our YouTube, youtube.com/the token of the truth, /at the token of the truth. So, uh, I'm trying to type something to my other co-host that I'm bringing in. Um, Never mind. I'm not gonna type the message. All right. So, but guys, yeah, make sure you and click the live tab, and then you will be able to see what we're doing. You'll be able to see all the live broadcasts. And here, shortly, I'm gonna chop up a lot of them and create some shorts out of it. So guys, make sure you do that. Like, tell a friend, tell a friend. So today's topic. You're probably wondering what today's topic is. I'm out of the frame. Bring it like this. Boom. All right. You're probably wondering what today's topic is. Today's topic is about Vivica Fox. Vivica Fox. So I'm sure you all have seen the stuff online about Vivica. She's about to be 60 and now she wants to settle down. You've seen that. So I actually found a clip. I found a clip in which she's what people are referring to. So, I like to go off memes. People post memes. People just believe memes and just believe them. You just put some words on a picture, you believe them. We gotta make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. Holla at the YouTube, get tight with the YouTube, tap in with us. But a lot of people, if you just put words on a picture, people just go with it. You can take a picture of somebody, put words, and tell a story, and people automatically believe it, which is insane to me. It's true insanity that people do that. But here's the thing: I like to actually find the information. I like to actually find the information that is referred to, and that's what I did with Vivica Fox. So we're gonna check that out. We're gonna check out the clip in which she's talking about settling down and see what she actually said. So we're gonna do that. We're also going to bring up another clip. Kevin Hart. Chris Rock came on Kevin Hart's show, and he said something about Megan Thee Stallion. So we're gonna talk about that as well. So but like I said, guys, please forgive me. I'm back and forth. I'm doing a lot, man. I ain't got my road dog with me. I don't have Dre here with me, but like I said, I do have some people to fill in for her. But I gotta do all the production, so just please bear with me. With that being said, I'm going to bring up one of the co-hosts right now, and we're gonna get into it. We're gonna, see who this is, let her introduce herself, and she's gonna be and I got somebody else that I'm gonna bring up as well. But let me bring up my first co-host. Let me bring her up. Here we go. We have my first co-host. Now let me change to the official bung bung. There we go. I got to get on my side. All right, there we go. So as we can see in the bottom down here right here down there under this I don't think we can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Okay, I can. Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you now.
Let me lean it in.
Um. Here's the thing. So let everybody know what's your name and where you from.
So my name is Dara. I live in New York City, and I'm originally from Phoenix by way of Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh,
Tennessee,
so that's a lot right there.
a whole lot.
But you're from Nashville.
Born and raised, super country.
Okay, so we got a Cashville, Tennessee here. So Dara, so your name is very close to Drea. So I guess it's a good feeling. It's a good feeling for you. So like I said, like I've introduced the topics today, and we're gonna hop into it. First one, Vivica A. Fox.
Okay, let's do it.
Have you seen the meme? All the stuff going on.
Huh?
Have you seen what's been in the zeitgeist about Vivica A. Fox and the meme and the stuff about she wants to settle down now?
I didn't see the meme, but I did see one of the vids that she was talking about how she wanted to settle down. She's like, I'm 60, I'm ready to settle down, I'm ready to get married. And I was just like, okay,
Okay,
oh
so
girl.
you saw that, and then like I said, I got another clip that I will pull up, and yeah, I got another co-host. I just sent her the link, so she says she's getting ready, but while we wait on her,
Yeah.
let's hop into this first clip. So this first, I'm gonna pull it up. This first clip, guys. This is Vivica Fox. Vivica Fox. She is on today with Hoda and Jenna because she's in the new movie, not another church movie, which is I guess a Tyler Perry spoof.
Oh
But
yeah.
she plays a judge. Say it again.
I saw that clip for that movie.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So we got our next co-host. Let me go ahead and bring her up. So we about to get into it, y'all.
Hey, hey,
All right, here we go.
hey.
All right, so we got the our next co-host. So like I said, Dre isn't here, but we have Darren from Nashville, Tennessee, and our next co-host is let everybody know your name and where you're from.
I am Jaya, and I am also from Nashville, born and raised.
Okay, we got Jaya from Nashville, Tennessee. So oh Lord, so Jaya,
Yeah.
our two topics today, which you guys are gonna be, we're gonna be debating, talking back and forth. The first topic is Vivica Fox. I don't know if you saw where Vivica Fox said you seen the meme where she's ready to settle down. You seen that? You heard about that?
I did. I did. It's a little
Okay,
late, but I did see that. I saw that.
okay. And then also, I have another clip I'm going to show you all about it's Chris Rock. Chris Rock and Kevin Hart they're discussing Megan Thee Stallion. So,
Hmm.
but I want to kind of keep that in the cut. We'll keep it in the cut. So I
Okay,
want to
okay,
kind of
okay.
show you all, and then we'll discuss. But we're gonna start with Vivica. We're gonna start with Vivica. We're gonna watch this clip, and then we're gonna hop into it, ladies. Y'all ready?
We are ready.
Okay. Jay, you good? You got a
Yes,
place
I'm good.
to.
I'm trying to make my cocktail. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I have
okay,
to. Yes.
Make that
I
cock.
should have made it beforehand, but I wanted to get in. I don't want to miss too much,
But
So
okay.
yes, that's what I do for a living. I make drinks, so I'm definitely gonna.
what's
Okay, so you're bartender. Oh yeah, so let me ask that. So,
what's in the
Jay,
cock?
a little bit about yourself. My apologies. I got to feel everybody in a little bit so you can get more understanding of who you are as ladies. So, Jay, real quick, like what's your background? Like where you come from?
Like I was saying, I'm born and raised Nashville, East Nashville, Maplewood. Go Panthers. I'm a mom of five. I own a mobile cigar lounge and bar service. So essentially, I curate cigar experiences where I pair premium hand rolled cigars that I hand roll myself or specialize in others, but I pair those with luxury cocktails like lavender, hibiscus, just to curate like one of a kind tasting experiences. But I literally bring the lounge to you, like furniture, everything to wherever you are. So that's one of the many hats that I wear.
Okay. Okay, cool. So you said you got the mobile cigar lounge. You're a bartender as well. So you meet a lot of people. You're around a lot of different people, and then with the cigars, you're around a lot of different men as well. Correct?
Oh yeah, I'm around a lot of women, but you know what? Surprisingly, a lot more women smoke than what people think. But absolutely, I'm around. I meet people anyway. Like I'm a bubbly personality, so I literally meet no strangers like ever. So, but definitely meet a lot of people, a lot of elites, affluent people. As you know, cigars are not for everyone, so it's I just love what I do. I like making people happy. So like that is like right up my alley doing what I do.
Nice.
I can't hear
How's
you.
yourself?
Oh, I was like, you cut yourself out.
Who, me?
Can you hear me?
You cut out.
Well, I couldn't hear you at first, but I can now.
Yeah, you cut out
Okay.
for a second.
So, Dare a little bit about yourself, so people watching kind of know from where you're coming from.
All right, okay, cool. Yeah, so again from Nashville, Tennessee, born and raised. I went to Hunter's
Oh.
Lane, so a lot of people call him Hunter's Lane. That's okay. Um, but yeah, so went to TSU, and then moved to Arizona. Went to Thunderbird, and currently I work at a beauty company called Poosh, and I'm an education manager. So I go out and I actually create content for people that work in our stores and just educate our store employees so they can sell and make more money. So I just like to help
Love
them.
it.
That's what makes me happy.
Love it. Love it. And so you said Arizona. So what was it? It's Phoenix, right?
Yeah, Phoenix.
It's funny you said that because I literally did. I went and lived in Phoenix too. After here, I lived out there for like 3.5 years.
I
So
was there.
that's so funny,
Woo.
huh?
I was there for 10 years. Just like,
That's a lot. Listen, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it anymore. I was like, I got to go. It's hot. It's not. It just, yeah, it didn't give.
it was bright and hell was hot. That's
Okay,
what it
so
was.
Like
it
we were
sounds
like
like
right on the precipice.
y'all making a. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, so it sounds like y'all making friends. So this is good, because as we get into the conversation, this sounds like if y'all disagree, y'all be able to come back. So this is wonderful. I'm glad we're starting off on a good foot.
I come back.
Um,
Come back to the other
glad we
side. Like,
right, exactly. So, like I
Right.
said, because right now I'm doing some stuff. I am, people are responding back, so I'm trying to respond to everybody. But we got Veronica. She said she went to TSU years ago. TSU, I hope it's Tennessee State, and
right,
not
not Texas. Because,
Not
right.
Texas be saying TSU too. And
uh,
we are not the same.
right. I went to the real
All
T.
right.
Right. The real, real.
All right,
Let's
so
say that.
this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to share this. Okay, let me see. Do I got the background? Okay, no, I don't. Okay, let me take the background off. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna start it from right here. Now, this clip right here, this is Vivica Fox. I'm gonna play like a little piece. This is the part where she talks about her settling down. So we saw it. So let's watch it, and then we gonna hop into it.
Fashion. I'm like, I need to meet you, and sparks happen, and stuff like that, because I just believe people make up stories, saying who and what they are.
Exactly. What are
And
you
so-
looking for at this stage, this point?
A partner.
Yeah,
And when I say a partner, I want someone that's going to be fun,
yeah,
that's not intimidated by who and what I am,
yeah,
that likes to travel,
yeah.
going to let me go shopping.
Yeah. Yes.
I feel like you just spoke it into existence.
I hope so, girlfriend.
I feel like you
So
just
you got, and I'm taking applications.
Oh,
so
you know,
if you got a friend.
Okay,
I'm
Okay,
good.
we'll be all. We'll
And I
be
don't
on the hunt.
discriminate. He can be. I'm not against different nationalities. You know that too. Okay.
Vivica's gonna stick around. She's stand down the wall. We got some hot topics coming up.
Yeah. You got to leave your options
All right.
open.
So
And we're
We
back
got-
with Vivica A. Fox.
we got the first part. Y'all heard the first part. So, Dare, you the first one in the room. I'll let you start it off. You heard that Vivica Fox. What are your thoughts?
I mean, you are never too old to find love. I really feel like,
Sarah, you want to go first?
if am I muted? Can you hear me?
Because
Yeah, we hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I feel like you're never too old to find love. I just, I think that one, I definitely wish Vivica would have put more emphasis on looking for love while she was still younger. I mean, she's such a beautiful woman to begin with. She has such a great career. And I think that, she's in her 60s now. So I just,
She's turning 60 this summer.
oh, well, good for her. But I do want to know, like, who is she wanting to connect with? Because she's wanting to date someone that's outside of her race, or she's open to someone outside of her race, and then also like, she's interested in men of, I hope, black men as well, because I love black men. But who is she looking for? Who is her counterpart? Who is her partner? She wants somebody that's gonna, I mean, she has money, so she doesn't have to worry about her spending habit, so she can, you know, take care of that. But like, who is this man that who's looking for, or that she's looking for, and who is this man that's going to be looking for her? That's my question. Those are my thoughts. And then also, I guess I would say, with that being said, she's in a different tax bracket. So I feel like with her being in a different tax bracket, that's gonna change the men that she's going to be able to date and find. But maybe there are more out there than we think. Fingers crossed for Vivica. So those are my thoughts thus far.
Okay. Jaya?
So like one of the things that she said early on is like how people show you who they, you know, what they want you to see. Like I always feel like in the beginning that representative shows up. Like that's the one that says all the things that they think you want to hear. So I get that part of it. So I'm sure like with her, like you said, during her tax bracket or just her notoriety, it definitely makes it a little bit trickier. But I'm wondering if like she's put so many like barriers up to where she's not gonna be able to see or find like what she truly wants, because I just feel like Vivica's one of those people who got like a long checklist and like all the boxes have to be checked. Mm-hmm. And we already know Vivica not playing no games. She say what she says, she stand on that. But I just feel like that is maybe a detriment to where, like you said, at almost 60, is she gonna hold to that same whatever she's been holding herself to all this time up to now?
Yeah. I wonder if there's any room for like leeway or
right
to let this man breathe and make mistakes and, you know, do whatever, whether he's young or old. Like, will she give this man the grace that he needs to be able to live in her life like that? You know?
Yep. That was the word.
All the boxes, like, how many boxes you gotta check? I mean,
right,
like 10, 12, 72. Like, how many boxes you got?
So I'll say this, y'all said it kind of, it's good we got the women and then me on here, to kind of give the, so I'm gonna say this. Here's the thing. I'll preface it, I guess echo what Dara said. Everybody deserves love. I'll never say, oh, you at a particular place, you did this. Everybody has redemption. Everybody qualifies for redemption. There's never a place where I'm like, oh no, you need to hang it up and you can't have nobody or whatever the case may be. I'll never say that. But with Vivica, this is insanity. Because I guarantee you that there are women watching this and like, see, look, Vivica doing it, I can do it too. What Vivica is doing is she's basically deciding to fight Mike Tyson with both hands tied behind her back, and she's 110-pound boxer fights prime Mike Tyson. It's like, could you win? There is a chance you could win. There is a chance. But the chance of you winning is so low. It's like, why would you do that to yourself? And that's the thing I don't understand. Why do so many women do this to themselves? Like, okay, I'm going to work. I'm going to chase the bag. I'm going to get money. I'm going to focus on myself all my life. And then I'm going to be damn near 60. I'm basically be 60. And then like, I want to settle down. And he got to be this, and he got to let me shop. He can't be intimidated. Baby girl, ain't nobody, there is no man your age intimidated by you. Because I can guarantee you that. There ain't nobody intimidated. It just doesn't man want to deal with this strong personality, telling him what he can and he can't do, disrupting his peace at that age, at 50 plus. Ain't many men with it. And then on top of that, I think one of y'all mentioned it, her tax bracket. I think Darren, I don't know if you mentioned it, but her tax bracket. Finding a man in her tax bracket. Because the thing is most women in her tax bracket ain't dating a man in a lower making $80,000 a year. That's good money, and most men don't make that. But Vivica doing movies, and as we know, she probably at least pulling out 6 figures a year, well into 6 figures a year.
Yeah.
So you trying to date a man who is making $80K? That's gonna be tough for her. Can she handle that? Can she deal with that? And can she still respect him as the man he is? Because if she can't, and then the man got to be making a bunch of money like she is or exceeding her, then that strong personality and you telling him what he can and can't do, coming out here, rah, 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 it ain't gonna fly. It ain't no man making $600,000, $700,000, $800,000 about to sit with a 60-year-old woman who done aged out the game telling him what he can and can't do. It's like, what? With this money, I can get a 40-year-old woman just like you, but 40, way younger, with way more years of virality than what you are. It just doesn't make logical sense. And with me saying that, it's like I've said that before. I've said it to a lot of other women, and I get attacked and all this. Like, why it ain't about looks, all that type of stuff. That's just actual pure logic. If a man is making $700,000 a year and he's 50, he can easily find a woman 36, 37 years old. Easy. Like, okay, like I'll pose it to you two. Dara, what's your age?
42.
Yeah.
40.
40. Either one, if y'all met a man 60 years old making $800K a year and he just looked okay, he ain't gotta be fine. He was an okay looking guy, but you like his personality. Are you out the game?
There's a lot of other things, a lot of variables. But I mean, like, if you for just on the surface for that question, like,
Yeah. I mean,
I'm about
dating him?
personality.
Like,
Yeah,
would you give him a
I'm
chance?
about personality. So yes, in my yes, right? Like, no, I don't know about 60 though. Like, that's, maybe like 55. I'm just saying that 60 sound old. Like, it just sound
He's
old.
60 and he making $800K a year.
He's oh my God, but that don't mean he generous.
You
with
mean to tell me you're not gonna date him?
That don't mean he generous with
He
the
don't have a
800K
chance.
though. You see what I'm saying? That don't mean he generous with the 800K. He could be a stingy. He could be a
Yeah.
stingy person.
I mean, but here's the thing. The thing is that if he wants to date you, you gonna live his lifestyle regardless. It don't matter if he's generous, stingy, whatever. You gonna live his lifestyle.
This is true. I
He
mean,
not about to stop doing what he was doing that he could easily do with his money just because he dating you now. He about to just live like a bum because he dating a woman. He's still gonna travel, do whatever he was doing. So you meet him, you see what he's doing. He gonna continue that up, but just now you with him.
Mm.
I mean, I see your logic. Like you said, like, especially if she was a lot less rigid and I feel like more flexible without all this. I can't do this, I can't do that. Then yes, I think it would be a lot easier for her to possibly find that. But like you said, most men are doing that though. They are dating younger.
You see what Veronica's saying?
Answer the question, yes.
I did.
Exactly.
I did.
Yes.
I did. I did.
Jared, you are 100%.
You
You are 100% giving that 60-year-old man to make $800K a year. You're giving him a chance. You going on a date with him, and then, like you said, you like personality. If the personality fits the bill, you more likely out the game. Right. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, it will. I mean, I'm about personality. So I mean, especially if he don't look 60. Now, if he looks 60, that's a whole nother story. But if he's fine, if he, pleasing, not even just okay. Like, I know you said okay, but okay is subjective, because some of them be looking like
okay looking to you. Like, okay, like you see me, he cool. You gave one of them.
I could do it.
So there we go. So because I want to play the rest of this clip. And guys, if you just joined us, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hit up our YouTube. Go to our YouTube right now. I can see the YouTube comments way quicker and easier and faster through YouTube. So go to YouTube, youtube.com/@the_token_and_the_truth. I just got a Facebook comment come through. We got DG. It's all in the past now. Trying to circle back, and she's not as active as she was in her career. She wants someone to take care of her. He said at 60, the dating pool is super slim. Most would be or already have been married. She would be better off looking for a boyfriend.
Like Oprah Stedman.
Yeah, Oprah. She done sent so many people off. That's crazy. But yeah, and I think the thing is Vivica knows it's gonna be tough. That's why she made sure at the end, like, race don't matter, nationality don't matter. I'm out here.
Cause she
put that out there.
That poop.
Right, she got to open it wide up because even with that, it's like what, like if we just break it down, what 50 and up man, because the man is 50 in his early 50s and she's 60. Like, if I'm that age and I'm in that type, like if I'm 50, he can get somebody in the early 30s, a nice, still a young with still a lot of meat on the bone. Then Vivica, and then if we go older than her, the man 65, 70 years old. Think about y'all grandfathers, y'all older uncles. What man that age is like? Just heard what she just said. What man is okay? I'm going for all that. I'm gonna sit here and listen to that.
I think the one thing that we miss to know is like maybe, just maybe, with everything that Vivica has gone throughout her life, I think just giving her some grace in this space, she may not be as hard as we think. She may easily acquiesce to the man and just be like, you know what, okay, whatever you say. Because at this point, it could be like, okay, you know what? I want to settle down. I want to be with this person. He makes me happy. Maybe we do clash heads in some type of space. But I don't think that for her to come out on this platform and actually say like, you know what, I'm 60 years old. I'll be 60 this summer. I'm looking for someone. I want to be with someone, whatever. It could be one of those things where she's like, you know what? I have bumped heads with a lot of men over the course of these years, and I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Whatever he say, go.
I don't see that for Vic.
I mean,
I'm like for real. But I do see. I always feel like there are, as women, especially Black women, like we have that persona of that angry Black woman, a strong Black woman, which a lot of us really are. But I feel like every woman has the capability to be that South girl. It just takes a certain kind of man to bring that out of those type of women. And that's just, she just may not have met the one. She did at some books. Remember for a minute though, she was very soft. Who was that she was with?
Who?
Yeah. When she was with him, she was way softer.
I mean, like, so speaking of which, like, you see the quote that Veronica just put. 50 Cent said she was a lot extra when she was younger. So how soft was she?
Well,
you got Danny. Danny just said yes. There's always the chance that she changed her ways, but it's hard to teach an old dog new tricks.
Baby, surely.
So, but here's the thing, Dara. We just heard what you said. Let's go back to the clip. Let's check this out.
She plays a judge in her new film, and not another church movie. We thought it'd be kind of fun to have her put on a robe and weigh in on some trending topics. It's our series, All Rise for Judge Vivica.
Okay,
That's right, girl.
Vivica, we are going to give you a topic.
Okay.
And then you're going to just have to give us your ruling. Are you for it? Are you against it?
Okay.
Okay, the first one.
First up.
Hot girl summer. Summer is coming.
Yes.
Are you for or against having a hot girl summer, meaning dating around?
No attachments, just doing you.
No attachments? Wowzers, that sounds fun. I mean, I'm single and ready to mingle, so I'm for it.
You're for a hot girl summer.
I'm for a hot girl summer.
Girl, you're going to be hitting 60 in the summer. Me too. It's going to be hot.
Y'all need to do a joint birthday party.
I'm telling you, when I come to New York.
Let's come. Let's do it.
Yes. All right, here we go. This is the next one. Finding love.
So,
I knew it.
There we go. We just heard what you said, and we got a woman that's about to be 60 years old says she's for a hot girl summer. Just blew up everything you said. Here's the thing. That's the reason why she in the situation she's in now. This is why she in it now. She almost 60. She pushing 60. Talking about some now she ready to settle down. She alone. She's single, and she know it get cold at night. Traveling these different cities, shooting these movies, and she come home and ain't nobody there. And she's 60 years old. That sucks. And that's why she on TV. She on TV saying that she desperate. That's desperation right there. Because she's supporting a hot girl summer. And she should have immediately been like, no, I'm against it. Like, baby, hey, look. At the very least, been like, yeah, the hot girl summer, that's for early girls in the early 20s have a hot girl summer. That's cool. But, baby, I'm almost 60. I am not trying to do the hot girl summer. I'm trying to lock it up. I'm trying to get with it. That was her opportunity to double down on what she just said, and she totally blew it, which lets you know she still ain't relationship material. She's still by herself, independent, make my own money. I do my own thing. She ain't worried about no man, and that's why she's 60 and alone.
Yeah, it was definitely giving desperation for me, honestly, because like you said, you 60 with hot girl summer. Like, hey, no shame. Like, don't. That's one thing about like if a woman want to do what a woman want to do, that's her, right? Like, no judgment. Live your life, baby. But I definitely think now she really looking at like, dang, maybe I shoulda, coulda, woulda, this, found something because I mean, literally, don't no nobody wants to have nobody all the time.
Yeah.
Like I feel like she just need to find her a good friend that can deal with what she got going on, and then it's okay with her and can leave and coming back and just do her thing. Because I don't really, like you said, I don't really see anybody. I mean, I ain't gonna say that. Somebody for everybody. I hate doing that. You know what I'm saying? As a woman myself, like I don't want to put that, but at the same time, like hey, I feel like it's slim picking.
Yeah, she killed me with the she messed me up with the hot girl summer. I was like,
right, like how you go from on a man
say no, and then once when the question popped up, I was like, oh yeah, that's a wrap. Yeah.
So there, your thoughts. She pushing 60 and she's in favor of a hot girl summer.
I mean, I'm not in favor of a hot girl summer. I think they like to each their own. That's not something that I stand on. However, like with Vivica A. Fox, I feel as though you are pushing 60. You need to really focus on what it is that you want so that you can achieve what you want. So that she wants to be married or she wants to like old man to go home to, like that's what you need to be focused on. Focus on that, and that's where you're gonna go. As opposed to if you want a hot girl summer, you at that for the streets.
For the streets. And no man wants a woman from the streets.
Yeah,
old or young or otherwise. I feel like whatever little pool that she might have had from that little plea of the first clip,
it shrunk real quick.
She just flushed it like.
Oh, I was gonna say it was a kiddie pool, but she
all of it like. She just all of that evaporated. Whatever you want to say, she just got rid of it. That made no sense. And how far away apart were those clips? I'm wondering.
Yeah.
You said how? When did they? When were they posted?
Like from the first clip to the second clip.
That's the same day. Oh, they just changed the set around. She just changed clothes.
That's just.
Cause see, I was gonna give her grace. Like maybe there have been some growth or lack of growth in between one or the other. But
so I got somebody else coming in. So our new person. Let everybody know what's your name and where you're from.
Okay, so my name is Shamil, and I live in Brooklyn, New York, but right now I am actually in Nashville, Tennessee.
Nashville.
So you from Brooklyn?
I'm from Brooklyn.
Okay, I'll say. So we got she from Brooklyn, but she in Nashville. Y'all are from Nashville. You from Nashville, in Nashville, and then you are.
This the other way. Yeah.
Right.
You are from Nashville, but you in New York. Okay, cool. So we got everybody connected by Nashville, but all different type of things.
Right.
All right. So Shamil, you just popped in. Did you see the clip I just posted and what we've been talking about with Vivica?
I actually saw them a while ago. So I saw the one with Uncle Kevin Hart because he's in his uncle era right now, and I saw the one with the lawyer. The crazy part is
I just played Vivica. I just played the Vivica clip.
Oh, with her being 60 and ready to date.
Yeah.
It's interesting because I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not trying to be feminist, but I'm trying to be realist. So Vivica has she's been in typecast roles. We all know that. Mm-hmm. Two can play that game. With I forgot the other one, that a lot of roles that she's been the vixen. She's tried to play certain things. She's tried to be that way. So she's had that bad girl persona, and she dated 50 Cent, Curtis Jackson. And now you're trying to go ahead and settle down. I mean, not saying that you can't, find love at any age, but it's just like, I don't know. It just seems very distasteful for me.
Yeah.
It just seems very distasteful. Like, why do you have to advertise it? Because you're Vivica Fox? I'm not advertising that I'm looking for a partner because I'm who I am. Just go out there and do it in silence. Do it with grace.
I mean, and there's that point there. I mentioned what I was thinking is there's an air of desperation because she's car or go hit that wall, as they say. But then in the same clip that I just played,
Right.
she plays a judge in the upcoming movie. So Hoda and Jenna asked her, is she for or against Hot Girl Summer? And she said she was for a Hot Girl Summer. She's single, ready to mingle and get out there and have a Hot Girl Summer. Thoughts?
So Hot Girl Summer, there's no I'm not against it, but I'm not going to advertise it. I'm in the 40 plus group. I'm for it, but I'm not going to advertise it, if that makes sense. I feel like your demeanor itself is going to say whether I'm in a hot girl summer. Because I mean, I'm in New York. Anybody that's from New York know that we're always going to have a hot girl summer. And I'm Caribbean too. We're definitely going to have a hot girl summer. But do I need to verbalize it? No, not everything you need to verbalize. Be honest. Not everything
No,
you
it
need
was
to
Freddie
verbalize.
Eyeballs. I'm sorry, Shamil. It was Freddie Eyeballs. They were like,
Shamil, let me ask you this though. Let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
You're a 59-year-old woman pushing 60, and you just like 2 seconds prior to that saying that, hey, I'm ready to settle down, find a man, and I got these list of things that he gotta be, and then you follow that up with you're for a hot girl summer. Should you at that age pushing 60 be even thinking about a hot girl summer?
It's like a double-edged sword. You can be for hot girl summer, but that doesn't necessarily mean you have to advertise.
She said that's what I said.
No, but be for real. Because
No,
okay, if you're single, you're still gonna want to have fun. I'm Caribbean. We party till the day we die. So
okay, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, Shamil. What do you categorize a hot girl summer as?
For me, or just in general?
For you, what do you categorize it as?
Living free, living life, not tied down to anybody. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not letting my boyfriend stop me from meeting my husband at the end of the day. So when I say that categorized as a hot girl summer, not having to check in with anybody, not living to anyone's, standards, anyone ideologies, anything of that nature. Have fun. However, have a safe fun. If I'm dealing with somebody, I'm letting them know, listen, I'm dealing with a Friday, Saturday, and a Sunday. Do you want to be in rotation? If not, step to the side. Let somebody else take that. Be honest.
So we're talking about sex right now, to be clear, right?
We're talking about a hot girl summer. I didn't say anything about being intimate with someone.
Okay, you said rotation and have a safe summer. When you talk about safe, I'm thinking safe.
When I say safe, I mean being honest. Being honest with somebody is being safe.
Okay.
I didn't say anything about having sex, because you could still be celibate and have a hot girl summer or a hot boy summer.
Can you?
Yeah.
So can we all? What does hot girl summer mean?
And that's why I wanted to do that. I wanted to get people to define. Because here's the thing. You know what? Let me pull the clip back up. Let me show you.
I thought hot girl was.
Look, and Shamil, look on Facebook. Somebody said, D said, not gonna let your boyfriend keep you from your husband. Wow, LOL.
Not. If he wanted to be my husband, he would have married me.
Period.
Here he is. All right. So let me play this again. So you can see what the question was.
Foolishness.
All right. Now this is
for it. Are you against it?
Okay.
The first one.
First up.
Hot girl summer. Summer is coming.
Yes.
Are you for or against having a hot girl summer, meaning dating around?
No attachments, just doing you.
No attachments? Wowzers, that sounds fun. I mean, I'm single and ready to mingle, so I'm for it. You're for a hot girl summer. I'm for a hot girl summer.
Girl, you're gonna be
right.
Dating around, no attachments. So that means that when you with that guy and whatever y'all do, because the thing is if you almost 60, you grown. You done.
Of course.
She was 56.
I'm
we know what happened.
knocking on Medicaid's door soon. Yeah.
So yeah, you get that old and you around like it's certain. You get in certain positions. Things happen. Things go down. Like let's not pussyfoot around this.
Correct.
Shamil.
But then you also have to understand that's Vivica Fox. Okay, say if I was in my 60s. I'm going to be in a different category compared to her. She's in the limelight. I'm not in the limelight. So I'm not going to be scrutinized as much as Vivica A. Fox would be. So by her saying that, they're gonna look at her like, she a little bit too old to be hot girl summer, all that type of stuff. As to where if I say my grandmother, if she was talking about a hot girl summer, they're not gonna look. The world is not gonna look at her like, oh, she don't need to be out there in the street. Vivica A. Fox, of who she is and what she's been known for, she is going to be looked through a microscope. I'm not going to be sitting here talking about wowzers. I'm ready for this as Vivica A. Fox. As Shamil McCarthy, I'm just going to sit down and be like, you know what? I'm going to go outside and I'm going to enjoy myself. But I'm not going to let the world know. I don't have to let the world know.
Okay, so look, so this is what I'm gonna do. I got somebody else in the queue. I'm gonna bring her up. Let me stop. Where am I? Okay, there we go. We just saw that. All right. So our new person, let everybody know what's your name and where you are from.
Oh, snap, that's me. All right.
You there?
All right, hold on. Let me do some rearranging. Cancel out the sound here. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we get you.
Hear you.
So I'm Danny Carpenter. Hi. I'm actually from like North Carolina. Like, I don't know nothing about y'all Tennessee folks, but y'all my neighbors. That's it. Like, so I'm a massage therapist. So like, I'm a people person. I like to be around people. I talk to people. I vibe with people. Yeah, me in a nutshell.
Okay. So I'm assuming you saw. I think I saw some of your comments. So you saw the Vivica clip about her. She's ready to settle down. She turned 60 this summer. The man, all the different things that the man has to be, and then we went into the hot girl summer clip. Tell me your initial thoughts about now she wants to settle down at 60 and all her stipulations.
All right, man. So look, hear me out, right? I agree, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, everybody deserves to find love, right? There's somebody out there for everybody. But people do have mileage, right? And if you spend the majority of your youth doing what you want, playing how you want, laying with who you want, and you do it out in the media, you're really putting your whole track record on blast for the world to see. So your value, your Carfax, so to speak, you depreciate in value because everybody sees it, right? And then on top of that, there's nothing wrong with being a strong, independent woman, but baby, you got to keep that same energy being that strong, independent woman. You know what I'm saying? Like when it get too hard, don't say, "Oh, I want to throw in the towel now. I'm tired of being a grown man because I want a grown man to take care of me." Nah, baby, keep that same energy that you've been rocking for these decades, right? However, some people can change. But when Shorty said that she was down for the hot girl summer, baby, you can't be looking for a serious relationship and be on a hot girl summer at the same time. Like those two things do not coincide. They are not synonymous. That's people that's on a serious thing. They looking for something serious. You go to places where you find serious relationships. You don't go out thotting and bopping in the streets. And at 60 years old, baby, no, don't do that. Now, and not saying that you're old, but what I'm saying is that your value has changed. So really, at this point, all that she's really going to be able to get is like a beta submissive male, because a alpha dominant male is not going to put up with her shenanigans. She gonna have to sit at the back of the bus and act like she got some sense. But other than that, she gonna have to have a man where she could put her boot, her leather strapped up to the knee boot on his throat and tell him what he's supposed to do, how he's supposed to do, and when he's supposed to jump. And he gonna say, "Yes, ma'am, yes, mommy," and what next? Because anything less than that, she's not, ain't no man about to put up with that. Not at 60, baby. You know how many times most men been married by 60? Girl,
So
stop.
I want to you brought up two interesting points. I want to pose this to all of y'all. Not obviously, Danny. We know you agree with two things you brought up to the other three young ladies. First thing, cat facts, mileage. What she said about that. What are you all thoughts on the cat facts and mileage? I'll start with you, Dara.
I wasn't ready for the cat facts. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Listen, I was praying you called my name because I was like, I need a minute to like roll
Well,
it.
So wait, you want me to come back to you, Dara?
You
Do
know,
do Shamil
Okay,
first.
sir, yeah.
Shamil. Okay,
Yeah, do
Shamil.
Shamil.
Everybody throwing to you, Shamil. Shamil, what's your thoughts on cat facts on mileage on a woman? Like, do you
It's
think that's
nobody's
accurate?
business. It's nobody's business. Just like a man, it's nobody's business.
So it's not a thing. It doesn't exist, or it does exist. It's just if it's known.
It does exist, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Why you want to know how many people I've been with? All you need to know about is my history, like my sexual history. Not my sexual history, but as far as like my STD history, whether I'm clean or not. I mean, obviously, some people have been doing it from since high school. Are you worried about like if I have not brought anything to the table, as far as herpes, HPV, STI, STD? What I've done is none of your business. What you've done, it's none of my business. Now, if it's a family member, then I would like to know. But outside of that, I mean, I would rather somebody that's experienced than someone that's not experienced. I don't want to teach nobody how to do anything. I already
Okay,
got
so
kids that I'm trying to teach how to survive in the world. Why do I want a partner that I have to teach certain things?
okay, Jaya, cat fact mileage, is that a thing? Does that exist? Is that real?
I mean, it exists to people to people, right? Like she said, it is nobody's business, but the messed up part about it is still a thing,
Of course,
especially when
it's a
people know
thing.
about it, whether people say they judge people or not, that's just human
They
nature,
do. They do.
they're gonna judge regardless. So Vivica, like Danny said, of her whole track history being out in the public eye, it's only going to matter because the people know about it. Otherwise, I don't think it would necessarily matter. People put a lot of stock into that. Like, but Shamil said, like, it's nobody's business. Like, as long as you clean, listen, do you, right? And as long as you honest and ain't hurt nobody's feelings and all that old shenanigans stuff, then do you. But it definitely matters in her case because it's her. It's Vivica Fox. And everybody already know. But I don't think in the day to day it should it matter? No. But it does.
Well, can I ask a question? Okay. Remember Lori Harvey? Everybody was like, oh, calling her this. She was attached to this person, attached to that person.
Mhm.
We don't know
Uh-huh.
if Lori Harvey could have been laying down with all the people that she allegedly was attached to. She could have been having fun. But to be honest, I don't care. I'm not laying down with her. I'm not laying down with Future. I'm not laying down with none of those people. Now, when it comes to time, if I do lay down with those people, I definitely do want to see your health history report. But I don't care who you've laid down with unless it's a family member.
But hear
Okay.
me out though. But hear me out though, because when I talk about like your cat facts or your car facts, I'm not even actually just talking about from the sexual side. Because me, I'm a spiritual person, so I'm thinking about who
I
have
am
you made
too.
soul ties with, who have you linked with, who have you fed energy into, who has taken energy away from you. What are you bringing to me? Because you're not just bringing me your physical body, you're also bringing me your spiritual body. And if you've been laying or been around somebody that's brought you nothing but chaos and turmoil, when you walk through my door, you're bringing that to me too if you didn't heal. You see what I'm
But can I
saying? So it's
can
not
I
just about
let me
the
oppose
sexual
that
part. That
too?
matters.
Wait,
Let me oppose
real
that
quick,
too.
real quick. Let me get Dara to add her piece
No
into it. Then we'll
problem.
open it back up.
I mean, so there's a couple things, a couple thoughts that I do have. I definitely agree with Shamil when once we're talking about not everybody needs to know who you've been with. I don't think that that's necessary. I do agree when it comes to like if you have had any type of STDs or whatever else, being completely upfront and honest about that portion. But it was funny because I was thinking it and Danny said it. It is about the soul ties. It is once you lay down with someone, you do pick up whatever emotional baggage that they have, you pick that up from them. Whatever energies that they have, you pick those up and then you take it on and you carry it with you. And to your point, unless you do heal, you keep carrying that. Um, you have to figure out ways to deal with it. So when it comes to, I truly believe in soul ties, and being mindful of the people that you lay with. You definitely have to know that, and it's to each and everybody's, obviously, their decision, but I definitely believe that is a cat facts. I just don't think that you have to share it with the world. And I don't believe in that part. The number.
Okay, Shamil.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so as far as like the energy, I live in New York. I've lived the majority of my life in New York. And if you are a native of New York, you know just being on the train and the subway and public spaces, it's energy.
Yeah.
I drive because I'm at the age where I'm gonna knock somebody out on the train if you do something crazy. So I drive, and even being in my car, you could still feel the energy of people who do get tired. And then in my field, mental health, that energy is ridiculous. So it does not have to even be a sexual connection. Yes, that is the deepest part because I am spiritual as well too, but counter transference and transference of your clients, of your family members, of people out there in the world. So you do have to learn how to decompress. You do have to learn how to compartmentalize. You do have to know how to smudge yourself and sage your house and your space and all that type of stuff. So yes, within the spiritual realm of being intimate with somebody, you do bring that energy into them, but there are other forms of energy that you can carry from someone that's not necessarily sexual. But that is on a different, topic of all. But yes, I do agree with Danny as far as the sexual part and the energy. So you do have to have discernment in who you lay with and who you may interact with. Because a lot of people think being intimate with somebody is not as intimate as kissing. Kissing is more form of intimacy than laying with somebody sexually. So Danny, I do agree with you. However, letting somebody know, well, I may have been with this X amount of people, that's none of your business. Like I said, some of us have been doing it since high school. I've been out of high school, shoot, 99 to the 2000s, if you know what I mean, taking it back to juvenile. but what I'm saying is like, unless it's someone
you saying you was doing it in high school.
I busted wide open in high school. I sure did.
Oh, no, helping Jesus.
I was in Florida. I was in Duval.
Jacksonville. So look, let me hop in here now. Let me hop in here now. We heard from the four ladies. So now, as the resident man, let me give the male perspective. Add to it. Here's the thing: the cat facts and mileage and all that stuff is 100% real. 100% real. Here's how it evolves over time with men. A man in his 20s, you meet a woman. The number is like just the number. Like, oh, okay, she been with this much, especially even in college. Like mugs moving around college. Because people talk, and people pillow talk. Men, women, everybody talk. People say men talk more than women, and women talk. Everybody talk.
Yes,
people talk. Period.
Men do.
People talk. Period. People pillow talk. Period. Period with a T on the end. So, when a man is in his 20s meeting women and meeting other women who are in their 20s, the number is more significant. Once you get older, into your late 30s and your 40s and 50s, then it becomes not the number, because to what Shamil said, if you've been out here busting it down since your early 20s and now you in your early 40s, that means you half your life you've been busting it down. So, by that time the number really becomes irrelevant. Then it becomes about the quality of the relationship, the quality of those times you decided to share your body. Because here's the thing, I say it all the time. Women control, well, a lot of people say this as well, but I echo it. Women control access to sex. Nobody has sex unless a woman says, okay. Nobody gets married until a man says, okay. So then we have that. So then it becomes the quality of the relationship, the quality of those times where you decided to lay with a man. So then if a man meets a woman and then it's evident as you as a woman that you've had a bunch of sex with a bunch of men that meant nothing to you, then we see like, okay, your cat facts is insane. Like you got high mileage. But if you're a woman and you've had sex and you've laid with men that they were at least quality relationships, and then on top of that, those men actually treated you. Because the thing is, as men, we can have, oh, this is my only chick, this is my main chick, this is my side chick, this is my bust down. Those are the four areas that a woman can find herself in if she's having sex with a man. Either the only chick, the main chick, the side chick, or a bust down. And if I need to define them, The only chick is you are the only woman he's involved with, and he's looking at you as a wife. He's focusing on you, like wants to build a whole life with you. Main chick is he could be looking at you as a wife, or he may not have made those plans just yet, or he ain't in that mindset to know how to make plans, but he knows that you are the focus of the apple of his eye. You're the focus of his attention as it pertains to intimacy. Like he looks at you like, okay, this is a good girl. I want to be with her, but he may not have made those plans. But with that being said, he might be messing with some other like little chicks who leads me to my next thing is a side chick. If you are a side chick, you are not the main chick or the only chick, and he bears no responsibility to you. You serve just for a good time. Like you're a good time, but he may spend some time with you. He has a modicum of respect for you. May spend some time with you. Come over. He may come over, blaze and lay up for a minute, hang out, talk. He may talk to you on the phone, y'all text, or whatever the case may be, something like that. But you are not the main chick, and so he has no responsibility. He bears no responsibility. He's not thinking about how to improve the relationship between y'all two or any of that. It's how to feed into your life, how to invest. He's not thinking about any of that. Then the last but not least is a bust down. A bust down, you are merely there for a warm body. Like he just knocking you down and he just pop it off and he continue moving. Or you there and you swab him up. And everybody who watched the show know I love to say swab. You know what I mean? But you are just there for that. He don't spend no time. He don't text you. He don't call you. He has no interaction with you until it's time to pop one off. You are a bust down. So you got those four elements. So as a man, you meet a woman, that is important now. What are the qualities of your relationship? Were you just a side chick all your life? Were you in relationships with you the main chick, you the only chick? Were you just a bust down all your life? You were a bust down your life, then the mileage is high, because then he's thinking like, why am I paying this high price for a forever bust down? So then it's a comparison. It's like because men size each other men up all the time. And it's a comparison. If you've been a bust down all your life, why am I gonna make you my main chick? You've been a bust down all your life. Why am I gonna invest all this into you? So and then with that, you don't even know how to be a main chick or only chick. You don't even know how to because you've been a bust down. You don't know what it means to have the responsibility of your own man. And so that's where it comes down to the cat factor as being a very real thing. It just depends on the age of the man. Thoughts?
That's the age of the man definitely matters. Absolutely. Because
I wouldn't even say the age. I would say the mentality.
I mean, like with the age comes mentality. Is that a like nothing in this world is absolute. Let me say this right now. Nothing in this world is absolute except for death and taxes. The only thing that's gonna happen every day, every time is death and taxes. Outside of that, things are subject to change. But generally speaking, the older the man is, you take that one man, like my mentality is way more advanced than it was when I was 30. Every man's mentality is more advanced than when he's 40 than when he was 25. It's just at 25, it might have been total crap. And then now he's 40. Now it's like, eh. And then the other guy, when he was 25, it was, eh. Now he's 40. Now it's, but every man, the older he gets, his mentality grows.
Absolutely.
Unpopular opinion. Men's value as they go older goes up. Women's value as they get older goes down. I hate to say it.
Agree with that one.
But hear me out though, sis. Hear me out. All I'm saying is that most of us women, we spend a lot of our younger years working, right? We feed into our first relationships. They don't work out. We get into, let's say, like our mid 40s to mid 50s, and we say, okay, the relationship that I was in, it's not working. I now want to step back out into the world and try over again, right? A woman that is in her mid 40s to mid 50s, when you go back out into that dating pool, you're not going to be looking for men that are your age, right? Because the men that are your age don't actually want women your age. They want women younger because they're like, okay, I done been through it. You done been through it. I done already been through it with somebody my age. I'm not trying to try this all over again. I want a younger girl. So the older the man gets, he's building because now he's matured into himself, right? He's finally got his money the way that he wants to. When he was younger, he might have been no good and out in the streets running around doing whatever. But now that he's older, he's matured more. He got money sitting in his pocket. And a lot of younger women want older men. You see what I'm saying? So the older man ain't checking for the woman that's in her mid 40s to 50s either. So now your value, you're in a standstill. Not saying that you're not valuable at your age, but it's harder for men to see a woman that's in her midlife as the prize, because rather I've got this young girl with this tight body over here if I'm your age, or as an older man, I got this young girl over here that's willing to do all of these things and I could take care of her. She's not gonna give me no pushback. She's not gonna give me no lip. She ain't strong and independent. She needs me. You don't need me. A man
So,
wants a woman to need them.
so who said they disagreed?
Me.
Jaya? Okay. Oh, Jaya and Shamil. Okay, Jaya, we'll start with you.
So I see everything. I see what she was saying, right? But I still feel like that only applies to some. Just because, like you said, it's always gonna be that thing where everybody want what they can't have, want what the opposite. It's always gonna be that. Good girls want the bad boys and all the things. But I just feel that with all what we've been saying, I just don't agree with it, just because as a 40-year-old woman myself, you know what I'm saying? My value definitely every year that I go by, because who I was at 20 and 30, you know what I'm saying? She was not wise. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be real. She was not wise. And I just feel like it's different, because look, you look at me, I don't look 40. You know what I'm saying? It's the value only go down when you is parameters into it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And maybe that was the old adage, right, of the value. But like now, no, baby. As we get them 40s, the 50s, we are the prize.
Okay, Shamil.
Yeah.
Shamil, hop in here.
Okay, so I will be 42 in September. I do not
You think
look
you'll be 41?
42.
42, okay.
42 in September. I do Pilates 5 days a week. I still run track. I still do all that stuff. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not disagreeing with you, Danny, but it's also a cultural thing. And I live in New York. And I'm telling you right now, the young ones, the older ones, they're all trying to talk to me. And it's about self-esteem. I don't believe in that patriarchal stuff, that prize business, that none of that stuff. Both parties, men and women, are the prize. It's just in what relation are they the prize to the relationship. I've been with guys that have money, and I'm like, yeah, I have money too, but I'm gonna hold on to my money because as a woman, I'm not expected to pay. I'm not expected to do certain things. Now there are roles, I will understand it, and I will let somebody know that this is a role that I'm not willing to play. And if you don't like it, that's fine. Go about your business. I'm not trying to veer away from what you're stating, but don't take offense to what I'm about to say. But it sounds more of Kevin Samuel. It's more when he was talking about all that stuff about women being the, at a certain age, the prize, the this, is that, and the third. I don't care if you're 300 pounds. I don't care if you're 160 something pounds. It's all about your confidence. Either someone's going to accept you for the way you are, and if not, keep it pushing. I'm not here to go ahead and fit into anybody's hole, because that's not who I am. So if a guy says that I'm not the prize or I'm not hot shit no more, not to you, to somebody else, and definitely to me, because I'm always be hot shit. Always.
But everybody's got a
Shamil,
bucket.
that you.
I'm sorry,
So,
did you say?
Danny, Darren, did you want to add anything, Darren?
I mean, I think Shamil really covered it.
She did. She got it right all the way.
She did. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Some guys will definitely try to bring you down to their level so they can keep you there. Because I'm sorry, I don't care what. My hair used to be all the way down here, and I cut it to a buzz cut, and I rock my curls. Somebody's like, you bald head, and guess what? It is beautiful. Your locks are beautiful. Your natural is beautiful. Your braids are beautiful. Somebody always gonna have something to say, regardless. That's one thing. Everybody is gonna have an opinion. Who cares? But it's
Danny,
about your
Everybody cares.
confidence.
I mean,
Everybody cares.
It is
any response, Danny, before I hop in?
Yeah, everybody cares. The truth is everybody cares about what niche market you fit in. And the truth is it a niche market or is it a wide market? I will never deny that there is somebody for everybody. And the
Of
truth
course.
is Kevin Samuels was very obnoxious, but the man at times spoke truth. And I think a lot of times people got mad at the messenger because of his delivery and never actually heard the message. Like sometimes was he getting on people? Yeah, and it was rude, it was mean, it was ugly. But sometimes he was just telling bareback fruit truths that people needed to hear. And the truth is there's somebody for everybody. I
Right.
know that I only gonna do it for a certain group of people. And in my market, baby, you can't tell me that I don't hold value. But this is how we're looking at it as women. We see it that way. Men look at it a completely different way. And the only thing that I'm stating is from a male aspect, our value depreciates. No matter if we don't think it does, they think it does. That's
Have
all I'm
you
saying.
have you seen the
Even
Bumble commercials? Have you seen the Bumble commercials where they're
Mm-mm.
basically telling women to give it up?
Oh
They have
no.
billboards with the Bumble commercials saying for women to give it up because you've heard of the B, what is it, the B4 movement?
Mm-mm.
You guys
Mm-mm.
have never, it's a movement in China, or I'm sorry, over in Asia, where women are no longer wanting to participate in having sex with men. Enrollment in kindergarten is down.
Mm.
Down because nobody's having kids because we don't want to.
right,
I know you
Well,
and
heard
no. Well,
about over the
so
man, over the bear. I know that's a different topic, but what I'm saying is that if we as women understand our own value for ourselves, people have no choice but to respect your value.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not sitting here
some
fitting
people are
in
real
nobody's peg.
unrealistically looking at their values too, though. Some people aren't being real with themselves. Some people
Well, what do
really
you
be
consider
delusional.
value? What do you consider? Because some people are superficial, and I'm not being offensive or anything. Just
Right.
looking at it from the picture, someone can say that you may not like yourself because you don't fit the ideal BMI of what your height may be.
Yeah.
Right. See,
They
so
say
and
the
that's what
same
I
thing
was gonna
about me
say.
too.
So everybody has their own niche, right? So it's like me personally, I'm a big woman, I'm a tall woman, I'm a wide woman, you see what I'm saying? So I'm okay with the skin that I'm in. I can go
Right.
out into the world and say that I can go outside and wear a two-piece that cut off at my belly, have all my fat rolls rolling, and somebody's gonna like it. But I have
Correct.
to also understand that more than likely the type of men that I'm gonna attract are chubby chasers. I have to be real with myself about that. You see what I'm saying? Because I know I'm a big woman. I know that what I've got going on is a fetish for some people. I'm okay with that. That's totally fine. But when I say unrealistic, I mean in the sense of some people will say, oh, they'll look like how I do aesthetically, and but they're nasty about it. Oh, I don't want a man that don't got a six pack. He got to make six figures. He got to be 6'4". Ma'am, are you in the category of what you're asking for? Because if you're not in the category of what your expectations are, you're going to get your feelings hurt because those men are looking for certain types of women as well. Everybody can have a preference, but that don't mean that your preference wants you.
look at.
so let me
Wait,
hop in
I
here.
think
So
Darren had something to say real quick, Freddie.
okay, go ahead real quick, Jen.
No, Darren had something to say.
Oh, Darren. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw something on Instagram a while back where there was a guy who was talking about like he went to therapy and his therapist told him to like write down basically all the things that you want in your spouse. And he wrote all this stuff down and then he shared it with his therapist and his therapist was like, okay, so now look at your list. And he was like, okay, yeah, this is what I want. And she was like, okay, so are you all those things yourself? And he was like, no. And with that being said, she's like, those are things that you have to work on for yourself. And quite frankly, we're talking about a woman being the prize and things like that. And we're talking about her marketplace value. When we speak to that, I mean, I watched Kevin Samuels when we were stuck inside and everybody wanted to go outside and we were stuck in house board and all that good stuff. Like, I watched it. I'm not gonna lie. Did he have a good message? Yes, Danny, I do agree with you there. Was his approach and delivery trash all the way?
Deplorable.
It was. I mean, horrific.
It was very degrading.
Like, I honestly
Very much so.
hated watching it because after a while I was like, well, damn, am I one of these?
And you know how he passed away, right?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
But I mean, rest in peace. But my thing is this is I think when we talk about marketplace value, there are certain things that men are looking for in their wife, and there are certain things that they want. And I think when it comes to that particular man, if he is looking for, certain things and you can't provide it, then for that man, your marketplace value has gone down for him. But that doesn't mean that as a woman, your marketplace value is low. It just means for that particular man, it's low. There is another, to everyone's point, there is a man that will love you, care for you, provide for you, guide you, lead you, as long as you can be the woman that you need to be for him. So that's just my 2 cents. And
so we talked about Kevin Stan. We just played the Vivica Fox clip. So I want to play this. Check this out, and then I'm gonna hop in. So I want to add this to the thing. We just watched Vivica Fox say, "I'm 60. I want to settle down. Hot girl, some all of that."
Well, me and Lisa Ray both had the whole side eye. Like, what the hell? Is he kidding me? Healing, healthy. This man was a hypocrite, in my honest opinion. He really was. I didn't find anything about him to be healing. He insulted African-American women on a consistent basis. One of his last statements that he said was that if you're over 38 and you haven't married or something like that, that you're no good and disposable. To me, he was a shock jock. And, I hope this is teaching folks a lesson about the karma that you put out, the negativity that you put out in the world, that when karma comes knocking at your door, she might not be so kind. So, the fact that he killed over real quick and was supposedly with a woman that we don't yet know the nationality. Rest in peace.
Wow.
I mean, that was definitely very, very harsh. But I will say this is, if you think about it and we go back and talk about his videos, he was a big proponent for, the Black community being married, Black women and Black men being together and like driving the family forward. And I'm definitely for that. Again, I wasn't for delivery. And I mean, being 38 plus, the stuff that he was saying did not apply with me.
Well, let me hop in there. Like, the one thing, like what she said about him saying a woman being over 38 is no good. He didn't say that. That's not what he said. I think the thing is with Kevin Samuels, me being a media major, a lot of what he did was for entertainment. He added the entertainment aspect in it as well, because when you're doing something, you want to be entertaining, and people, and we love. That's why Real Housewives is routinely one of the biggest shows, because women love to see drama. Women love to see drama, and and we all tune in for it. So we all know that. So he had that part in there. Because he actually talked about it in one of his shows, that he was doing men's like health. He was doing like men's stuff initially, and then he was a image consultant, met with men and was hearing what men, high worth men, what they were wanting in women. So then he transition into doing the relationship stuff, but his early relationship stuff wasn't like what we saw. It was kind of real tame and real boring. And the guy said, like, why don't you interject your personality? Like, be exactly who you are, interject your personality, and then make it more demonstrative, because what you're coming across with on camera is boring. And so then that's what he did, and he saw the jump, and then the viral video that everybody flocked to was your average at best, the big average at best. Everybody saw that blew him up. But the thing is a lot of people misquote what he's saying because they don't like him, which I get. If you don't like somebody, you'll misquote him. In that video, he said she was average. Like, if you go back and watch the video, she said she gave herself an average score. He didn't call her anything. he didn't call her anything. And so if you watch a lot of the stuff, a lot of women come on with attitudes, and the thing is Shamil, me and you have had our Facebook run-ins, right? So don't act like if somebody comes to you sideways, you're not about to take that energy, flip it, and then multiply it and kill it. Am I right?
It depends. It depends on the day or the mood I'm in. Right now, I'm
I
pretty
mean,
good.
you older now. You older and wiser.
I came from Taco Mamacita, and them drinks is. I don't remember Nashville hitting them drinks that hard, but it definitely has.
But I think all the ladies here, y'all do understand that if somebody come to you sideways, you have no problem coming back sideways and even besting them. Like, hold on, wait, you're not about to talk to me like that, and giving them something and eating them up, which was the same thing that he did with a lot of the women. You watch a lot of women come on trying to attack them, attack his ideology.
I could give you an instance, Freddie. A couple weeks ago, I was trying to sell my car, and I ran into this guy, and he told me his age, didn't even tell him my age or anything. And he was like, oh, I had a business, I had this, I had that. I was like, okay, well, let me get your LLC or, your ID, your business number, because, all that stuff is public records. You can look it up. I didn't even exchange numbers. I exchanged iCloud because I don't give everybody my number. And he's texting me, like, oh, well, what's going on? Then he asked me, are you married? What does that have to do with the conversation? We're talking business. My personal life has nothing to do with this. So I avoided the question. And he asked, how old are you? I said, what does this have to do with business? He was like, well, I'm just asking. And I said, well, I feel like this is not, appropriate, and ask me such and such. I don't know. The question went left. I didn't even say nothing crazy. He told me I was toxic. He said, this is that and the third. I didn't even give him the energy. I just cut him off because I could have said, first off, your prefrontal cortex just developed 2 years ago. So as far as you calling me toxic, I am toxic. But on another note, I'm no longer going to do business with you. I just blocked them because in my mind, I'm not going to have somebody upset me on my phone that I pay every month with my money. So as I've gotten older,
this was a younger man.
He's younger. As I've gotten older, it's just like, why am I going to upset my day for somebody that I don't even know nothing about?
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. With Kevin Samuels, he had a platform. He had a show. So people would call into the show to talk to him, ask him questions, and that whole deal.
I wouldn't even call.
So, but here's the thing, like you're calling in, then you're coming into the show, and so then it's like and people knew what it was, and if you like,
you're
you
in
watch
his arena, correct? You're in his arena,
right? You're in his arena, and you also know what it is, and him, like, yeah, his delivery. A lot of women didn't like his delivery, and I get it. Men, when he would talk to men understood it, and we got it, but that's because that's the differences between men and women. Now, if it wasn't his show. If it wasn't the show and we were talking about just real life, then yes, I would say like, hey, Kevin, you're talking to a woman. You have to package what you're saying in a different, more softer way for her to be able to swallow that pill. You talking to a man, you can just tell him like, look, you ain't doing this. You need to get this right, boom, boom, boom.
But did you
and
hear
then
that
he'll get it and he'll go forward.
A couple of episodes, he was asking about their penis sizes.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, it was. I saw the episode.
Yeah,
do you know what the context was?
I believe he was basically coming at the man the same way as far as you're trying to tell this woman XYZ about herself. What is your penis size?
No. So what he was saying, because the guy was talking about he was with a woman, and women were treating him a particular way that he was dating, and so he was asking the man about his basically his attributes, like what you made, as a man, like what are you providing to this woman of some substance of value for her to get on your program, for her to actually okay, I'm going to not just rip you to shreds every time. And so then he asked him that because we all know every woman on here has had sex. And if you've had sex, you know that is a very important part of it. So, Shamil, you talking about that. If you met a man who had a 2-inch penis on hard, would you still have sex with him?
Don't ask me crazy questions on this Tuesday morning.
There you go. There you go. And so here's the thing.
All the time, though.
But here's the thing with the whole Kevin Samuels thing. Like, I think to what everybody said, he had a lot of great points, and the point and the intention and everything was there. The delivery sometimes wasn't palatable for women. So what you were saying about China has a low really quickly. China has a low population right now because they had a moratorium on children back in the 80s and 90s. You can only have 2 children. Some people only have 1. So now their growth of their population is like a tree, which is bad for their population because they don't have the younger people to support the older people. So many old people, not enough young people. And then now we're in this thing, because China's same thing happened. China's happened here. The proliferation of women in the workforce and making money, and now they don't want men. Bringing us back to the whole point of this is Vivica Fox chasing her career, chasing the money, and then focusing on that. And then now at 60, saying that, hey, I want a man now, but he has to do this, and this, which is overall the bad, like not the message we want to send to other young women. Because hot girl summers and chasing the bag when you 20, 30, 40 does not get you ultimately what a lot of women want. Huh?
You can do both at that age. You can do both. I remember going to school.
Right, you can do both, but a lot of women. That's exactly my point, Shamil. That's exactly my point. That's not the messaging that's out there. The messaging out there for women is either or, and you should choose your job and make this money because men are going to hold you back. That's the messaging.
That is true.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you.
And that's the problem.
There is something on TikTok where a lot of people are saying, and I hate making it about, men and things like that, but she was saying a man will stop you from progressing in life. There have been men that have ruined birthdays. There have been men that have ruined graduations. There have been men that have ruined promotions. Have you guys, well, I'm on TikTok quite a bit, but have you guys seen where the woman won the race and the father had the kids before the finish line, and the woman curved her kids as she should.
As she fucking should.
The man was trying to diminish all that she had to do. And I don't know if anybody's ever trained, studied, or anything. You take time out of your life, out of your normalcy to prepare yourself for what's coming up. And a lot of people were saying that it was messed up, that how, he had the kids before there, and then he threw his hands up in there like, really? And I guarantee you he would have had an argument about it after the fact, instead of congratulating his wife, his partner, whoever, on her accomplishments.
That is a great point. I do want to bring it to a close. We're almost an hour and a half. I do want to bring it close. So I definitely should, Bill. Thank you for hopping on. We here every Tuesday, and we've touched on a lot of things that I want to go deeper in. Trust me, I want to go deeper in, but I want to stick to the topic. And so we will definitely bring those up. And, all you ladies, y'all are more than welcome to send me a message. And, if you want to, another week, want to hop back into, like, especially what you just said about, like, this topic about men taking away from a woman's shine. I think that's an accurate thing. Like, that's definitely a topic that we can hop into. And I would love to have you back on, Shamil. Jay, what's that?
Yes, please do. I was gonna piggyback on that, but definitely when that topic comes up, I have a lot to say about that one.
Sometimes you have to move in silence when you're going. You ever had your mother tell you, "Don't talk while you're eating"?
Yeah, my mother did. My mother.
Yeah, you Caribbean. We know you got a whole bunch of sayings. Y'all got a whole bunch of sayings.
No, that's American. That's American.
We already know.
Don't talk while you're eating. In other words, while you're feeding yourself, while you're when you're doing things, you don't talk about it. You don't talk about stuff until afterwards, because you don't know who could be sitting here plotting on what you have going on.
Yeah,
very true. I follow that myself. Shamil,
and this is Caribbean. Every teeth that shows is not a smile. Every skin teeth is not a smile.
There we go. Shamil, thank you. Thank you for joining us. We definitely want to have you back on, all right? Danny, any final words?
Really, man, if I'm being 100% honest, I respect all the ladies and their thoughts and opinions. I just feel like a lot of times, us women in today's society have put ourselves up real high, and there's nothing wrong with that. But we're displaced on where we should be with the male counterparts. And until we start to fix that, all of this gonna sound real crazy because society sees it one way and it's not moving the same way. But I appreciate the time and the opportunity to be able to talk about these things, because sometimes, it helps to have women that see things from a completely different perspective.
Appreciate you, Danny. You definitely dropped some gems on us. So appreciate you. Like I said, we definitely need to do it again. So you're more than welcome. Like I said, stay in contact. Appreciate you.
Right on, man.
All right, ladies, we're gonna wrap this up. But we've come to the end, and I think a lot of things were said and were key. Even to the last part about Kevin Samuels and that value. I think the main thing to take away with that is when people talk about women's value, we're not talking about your value as a person. That's not what the discussion is. We all are valuable because we all are individuals. We all have something to contribute to the world. That's not the discussion. It's not that Jada is not valuable as a person. She doesn't bring value to the world. We're not saying Dara is not valuable as a woman. She doesn't bring value to the world. What the value that we're speaking about is that those intergender values, like women looking for a man to be with and to come home with and all that type of thing, and the type of man that woman would want, and then vice versa, the type of woman that man would want that woman to support and to make these things that he's trying to do better and greater. We're talking about the sexual marketplace value, like somebody that you can interact and combine with sexually. Like what is your value in that realm? And when we then coalesce it down to that, that's when we get more so to, I think, what Danny was saying, which I agree with, that being a man is, men look at women. Because the thing is that, Jay, to your point, what a lot of women say this is like, hey, I'm wiser now, I'm smarter now, I'm this and that now. The thing with that is that you got to look at what men value. One, you got to look at what men generally value. Then you got to look at the type of man you want. What does that man value? So it's like what the analogy I like to give is like buying a suit. When a man go buy a suit, it's a type of suit that he wants. Then you get that suit. Then once you get the suit, then you have to then tailor the suit to you. You got to cut it up so it fits you nice. So when you go out in public, you're like, ooh, that's a nice suit. It's nice because of the quality of the suit, one, and then two, I got it tailored. Because one, I can go get a cheap suit and I can get it tailored to me and it'll still look really good. Yeah. But if I get a quality suit and get it tailored, the tailoring is so key. And so I get it tailored, then I look like $1 million. But those are the two adages when you talk about that. And so the thing is yes, are you wiser? Are you smarter? Do you know more? Yes. But also what comes with that is a relationship back. Not speaking now. I'm not speaking to you. I'm speaking to women.
No. I know you're not speaking to me. I know you're not.
Okay, I just want to, because sometimes I have these conversations and people be like, "Who you talking?" I'm like, no, I'm not.
I'm a even keel. Like I can be heard. I can give my opinion. Everybody's not going to agree with it, but to your point.
Well, let me finish up.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Real quick. But the thing is, what comes with that is relationship baggage, and men know that. Men know, like, okay, the older a woman is, the more relationship she's been in, the more baggage she comes with, the more heartache and pain she's been through, that then he has to fight through. Because a man, going back to what Daddy said, a lot of people are like, this man can't handle the pressure of an older woman. No, it's not pressure. It's just that as a man, we want to get with a woman that can, especially like a man who has a plan. The man that most women want, the man with the plan, the man that's alpha, the man that will lead, the man will jump out, and he will provide provision. Provision means money, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, provide and have that provision for you in all those different areas. He wants a woman, a woman that is agreeable, a woman that knows how to get on a program, a woman knows how to listen, a woman who knows how to adapt and enroll, not a woman that's going to combat him and fight him on everything, a woman that knows what he's trying to do. She's smart enough to give her thoughts and opinions, and he can listen and take it into account to what it's doing. He may be about to do something, she says something, he changes it because he's like, you know what, you're right, I need to do that. The other times where he's like, okay, he overrides and he goes a particular way. It depends on what that man is as a leader. But the thing is the older a woman is, the tougher and harder it is for her to let go of past hurt, past relationships that hinders her in current relationships, as opposed to if that man just go gets a woman who's 24, she ain't got all this hurt. She gonna get with him. She bright eyed and bushy tail. His program and relationships and all that, she's like wanting to learn. And then he can teach her, and then she can go to the program, they can keep it going. Because I can tell you, I've dated younger and older. And generally speaking, a younger woman's mindset is better than an older woman. It just depends on, like, okay, this older woman, do I really want to take the time to fight through all of this? So that is like soul crushing, to fight through a woman's previous relationships that have been negative, and then they have taught her bad habits. That's soul crushing from a man perspective. I get that's the case from a woman's perspective, but from a man's perspective, especially trying to be a leader, trying to make a plan for her, you, and your future family, because that's your responsibility as a man to do. It's not the woman's responsibility to make a plan for everybody and figure it all out. It's the man's responsibility. You got to get out there and you got to go get it. You got to provide. You got to have provision. You got to take care of it. You got to make sure she's covered. You got to make sure she's safe. It's yours. It's not her responsibility to do that for you. So then, as a man is trying to do that, that is like soul crushing to try to do all that with a woman who can't understand. Like, let's go. That's soul crushing.
Okay. So, to the earlier point, definitely am cognizant, not delusional about like what you said, the caveat to what I think, right?
You muted, Jay.
You.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm not delusional at all about that. But back to like it's gonna be the right man. You know what I'm saying? As far as I know what a man sees. I know, you know what I'm saying, but I'm still sticking to what I said because as I get older, those certain men still, you know what I'm saying? Those that's just I'm all about alignment. You know what I'm saying? So there's always gonna be like the niche, like you said, that who is for whoever. But trust me, believe I know men want a younger woman. They want a more sexual woman, a more submissive, malleable woman. That I get that. You know what I'm saying? And like I agree with what you said to the point of women have to be healed though. Like that, those older women that are like so rigid, those are not healed women. That's why it's a fight because they haven't healed some stuff that they should have been healed a long time ago. So yeah, you get to a certain age and you don't unpack that stuff, you gonna drag it with you. And if you just gonna have to find a person that's gonna deal with that. And again, back to the last point of like the right man will be able to deal with that and will deal with that. But it's you just gonna have to find a needle in the haystack. To back to the point of the whole conversation today, Vivica Fox, she gonna have to find her needle.
That's gonna be tough. You guys have been great coach there. Any last words?
I think I'll speak for speaking for myself. I can say that the person that I was in my 20s versus who I am right now is completely different. I think that in my 20s, I had a really smart mouth. Like I had like nobody's business. And it's funny, like it's like night and day. I'm a lot quieter. Like I give my opinion when someone asks for it as opposed to just go ahead and like popping off. Like it's completely different. So I don't know. I mean, I'm hearing what you're saying as far as like, you find somebody that's 25 and she's, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I probably would have been like bright-eyed, but I'd be like, where we going? What we doing? Who's doing this? Why we going there? And I would have been asking 21 questions as opposed to now it's like, oh, okay, well, we going? Well, what I need to wear? It's like, what am I wearing so that I know that I'm fully prepared when I go out the door? And, which way are we going? So I just think that, again, the person that I am now versus the person I was then, I've definitely grown, and I'm proud of myself for that. I've got a lot more healing to do. I ain't gonna lie about it. But yeah, I think Vivica. I really hope that she finds her person. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I really do.
I hope that. I think everybody should find their person.
Yeah, I think, but what I say because Dara just said that piece. I saw you, Jay, agreeing that she was a smart mouth when she was young and so on and so forth. But I think that also with that, you got to think about the type of men that you all were. Y'all had this smart mouth. What were the men who you all were involved with? And you think about like, okay, I think there's that possibility. Like, did you have a smart mouth? Yes, but had you met a man who when you were 25, you met a man who's 35, 36, 37, older, and you thought he looked nice and you were dating him and he was in a different place, and then he laid down a particular law, but you knew like, yeah, I can't do this because the thing is women know. Women know. Well, really people know this, but women even unsaid, you get with a certain type of man, because even Drea, Drea on the show, she's talked about different dudes she's dated, and one guy she met like on hand. She was talking, and she was like, he was a different breed. She knew like, yeah, all that lip, all that mouth, it ain't flying right here. I'm not even about to go there. She knew it. So there's that. But ladies, co-host, my co-host for today, thank y'all for joining me. Like I said, every Tuesday at 9:00, we here. So my DM's open. So appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, Jaya. Appreciate you, Dara. Peace. All right, guys. So that brings us to the end. Let me fix this. That brings us to the end, guys. We had a great show, a little bit longer than usual. We talked about Vivica Fox, her situation. I wanted to get to another clip, but we didn't get to it because we had such a spirited conversation. Thank you to those ladies that came. I had a whole lady panel, which was super dope. You know what I mean? Got the ladies able to get their stuff off. And like I said, that's the main thing that I want to leave you all with. Vivica Fox, being the age that she is at almost 60, talking about hot girl summer, and now she's ready to settle down. We cannot continue to deliver this type of messaging to women. And definitely one episode, I definitely want to do an episode on you can do both. Like, ladies, you can, because I also saw this on Facebook. Somebody made a post that they've noticed all their friends that have been married, all the ones that got married when they were in college are still with their wife. The ones that got married afterwards in their 30s, so on and so forth, divorce rate is higher. And so we really need to get back to, in college, ladies getting your MRS degree. Like, who has told women that you can't do both? Who has told women that you cannot do both? You can 100% find a man, get with a man, get married, and still do whatever it is that you want to do. Because the thing is, also with that, you may end up finding out that all this stuff that you want to do, like, what's the point? Like, even with me, I wanted to be the first trillionaire, this super billionaire when I was younger. Now I've gotten older and grown. It's like, why? I don't need nor want billions of dollars, be the first trillionaire, all that type of stuff, because it invites different issues and problems that I don't even want to deal with. You start to find out baggage comes with everything. There's some baggage that comes with everything. You want to be this woman, you want to make all this money, you want to be independent. There's baggage that comes with that. Even if you get married, you want to get in your job and make all this money, be this exec, there's baggage that comes with things you have to deal with that are not going to be savory, that you're not going to like. It's that famous saying, be careful what you wish for. You just might get it. And that's a saying for a reason, because we as people, we wish for things that we think is great, that once you get it, you realize, like, I don't want this no more. Talk to all those people that won the lottery. Guys, thank y'all. Make sure y'all follow us on IG at The Token and the Truth. You'll see me at Freddie BTV. Make sure you follow Drea at the Drea Renee. Yeah, at the Drea Renee. Follow her as well. Tap into the YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. YouTube.com/The Token of the Truth. Tap in with us, subscribe, hit those notifications, get on that live tab, hit us up, holler at us. Appreciate y'all. And we'll holler at you. Let me get it in here. Bing, bang, boom. Y'all see it. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate it.